Hello everybody, I hope everyone's having a good morning. Today I just wanted to show you guys a little update of what we've been doing here on the homestead. As you can see, I've been working on the garden. I got some stuff in finally, and look at this. Natural chocolate mint, a whole bunch of it growing right here. Look at that. So I'm gonna kind of clean that out, kind of save it. But I've been planting some squash, some zucchini squash. I got a few planted here. I got a little more of them planted here. There's some there in the tray I still need to plant. I've been working on this place, and there's a lot of rocks, that's for sure. As you can see, there's piles of rocks everywhere. Yeah, but anyway, I just wanted to show you the progress of what we're doing here on the homestead. Today I'm just going to show you a little bit of the garden. I mean, it's not that big right now, but we're working on it. We got some corn that we had to plant in emergency, kind of, because they were getting too big for the trays. And so Becky planted them, and look, they're doing pretty good. Not too bad. And as you can see, we got some lettuce growing right here. I still got to thin them out in a bit, but let me show you a close-up. There's lettuce, there's 3 rows, but 2 of them are already growing. Look at that. There's a nice one there. And yeah, and over here, I planted some tomatoes. As you can see, they're growing good. The potatoes, you can see a little potato right here. There's a potato in there. So they're doing okay. And yeah, plants are doing all right. Potatoes are doing okay. And right here, we just planted a variety of a bunch of different kinds of tomatoes here. Well, what happened was we planted the seeds, and we forgot to tag them. So we forgot, or got them all mixed up, and so now we don't know what kind of tomatoes are there. But there should be all kinds, at least a good 5 varieties probably. But anyway, we'll see how they do. And look at, I planted 2 rows of radish, kind of one of the easiest things to grow. But I had to plant them. I mean, we had a lot of rain here in April. Almost a whole month of April rained. Almost a whole month it rained. I mean, it's saying, April showers bring May flowers. Well, there's a flower there that I'm going to show you there. There's a May flower, and look at right here. We got 2 varieties of green beans that we had to stick in the ground, but they're doing okay right now. And yeah, there's a couple of peas in there, 1 row of peas. That one over there is not going to make it. But as you can see, look, more rocks. Rocks, rocks, rocks. That's why this place is called Stone County. And they're not kidding. Boy, there's a lot of stones in here. I mean, some are very rare that I found. We got a lot of rocks here, that's for sure. But anyway, we planted some more stuff here. But here's what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you one of the radishes that have been growing, because as you can see right there, we got some potatoes growing right here. Right here is potatoes. And in this row, I had planted some radishes, but with all the rain, we didn't know what was going to happen. And I had to get these plants in the ground, and well, they're doing pretty good now. These are tomatoes right here, these first 2. But look at the size of this radish. Look at that. That's a huge radish. Look, that's my 2 fingers right there. 3 fingers, and look, it's still that wide. It's really that big. And it's growing really nice. All these radishes are doing pretty good. You can see there's more in there. Got some more right here. So yeah, we're happy with the progress. I mean, the ground, we're just testing it right now to see what it produces, because not everything grows everywhere, and we do have a lot of humidity in this area. And like I said, there's a lot of stones, a lot of rocks in these grounds. There's another radish over there, as you can see right there. Look at how nice those look. Yeah, they're doing really good. They're almost ready to get harvested. But like I said, with all this rain that we got, man, I didn't think we are going to make it. I don't know if these potatoes are going to do any good, if they're going to get split with all this rain that we're getting. We're now in May, or in June actually, and we're still getting rain. And so we try to plant as much as we could. We're still tilling the ground. We're going to do all this area right here, all that, what's inside the fence. And we still got this area. See, like right now as I'm speaking to you, it's starting to sprinkle again. And but anyway, we're just going to plant this area for this year. That you see up to those poles right there. So all this ground right here will be switched. And then later in the future, we're going to plant back there. Further back. We're going to plant. But, okay. So, that's a little show of the garden. But anyway, with that, I wanted to mention about things that are going on also around the country and the world. And look, you can see the rabbits right here. Look at. Yep, they had little bunnies. And look at, they're right there. They're ready to get fed. That's why they're all hopping around. Yeah, I got to come back and feed them. And but yeah, as we see around the world, things are rising in prices. Quality of things aren't as good. The size of a lot of the fruits and vegetables that we get, some are good size, some are not. Here's some more things that we got here that we're going to plant. Some more squash. We got some tomatillo, tomatoes. These few plants right here are some of the old ones that we might not plant because they're from the old ones. And so here's some corn that we got ready to go in pretty soon. We got other things growing here. And but yeah, let me show you. Also, I got the little baby chicks over here, some more chickens. See, I got these ones right here. Look at them, they look pretty nice. And I got these ones right here. And you know, they're growing up, they're getting big now. And so anyway, I got on top of here like some basil growing right here that I need to get in the ground here soon. I got a little milk jug of cilantro growing here. That's pretty tasty. And this is Little Zeke's chocolate mint. And it smells really good. But so anyway, yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm getting this thing all prepped and stuff. I mean, this year is going to be kind of slow because it's our first year. Plus, I have other things that I do besides this. As you can see, I'm going to show you right here, right now. Let me show you. See this kitchen? This is actually a food kitchen. And let me show you who does it. It's, as you can see there, I don't know if you can see it that good there, the Little Red Barn Churros. Yep, so that's the kitchen that I'm working on. As you can see right there, I'm doing some repairs on it. I'm actually changing the way it looks on the inside. I'm changing the way it looks. I'm putting in a hood, exhaust hood, so they can do some more different types of cooking that they're going to add to their menu. And by the way, they are my sponsors. So a shout out to them, the Little Red Barn Churros. Thank you very much for sponsoring me. And but anyway, if you're ever in Branson, Missouri, look up the Little Red Barn Fábrica de Churros. And tell them El Aron Vlogs sent you, and they'll give you a good deal. And I guarantee that. So anyway, again, there's a little picture of the garden there. As you can see, been working on it. And oh yeah, and I got some sunflowers that I planted right here. Some sunflowers. See? Yeah. But anyway, talking about, like, say, what I had mentioned, um, the things going on around the world, the price of foods rising, gas prices rising, and many other things, right? And, well, I mean, that was told to us in God's Word that these things would happen in the last days. Some of you might not believe that, and that's okay. You don't have to. It's not for everyone to believe. That's also written in God's Word that not everyone would believe. Many do have the spirit of stupor, and so they could never believe. Not at this time. They'll be given an opportunity here in the future. But yeah, it is mentioned that these things would happen. Babylon, the United States, it's Babylon. It had its fall, its end, and well, it's sad, but that's reality. And so with that are going to come these perilous times. There are going to be many sorrows in the future. But those of us who follow our Father, well, look what He does for us. He makes things a little bit more affordable for us. It just takes a little bit of the labor that He told us that we need to do to be able to sustain ourselves, maybe not completely from our properties, but at least a good part of it. And so we have chickens out there in the back that are for eating. We have other neighbors that are raising animals and growing other crops and things that we'll be able to trade with to be able to sustain our families. And so anyway, our Father does provide. He's provided for us all my life. And so that's why I can say that. I can vouch for that because He's taken care of me in some of the most, let's say, roughest times that our country or cities or whatever have gone through our world. But that's the world today. And so anyway, the reason why all these things, because it was written that it would happen. So anyway, with that, I'm going to let you all go. You all have a good day, and we'll see you all in the next video.